Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, I'll be playing some Rampant Green into Prussia 6. So we have board C here, and our worst explorer will be something that has mountains, and of course it is the mountains. It is not the worst explorer of Sans Mountains, though. Okay, so how do I want to approach this matchup? So it's Prussia, so our land 3 is our edge case land. I'm going to want to try to skip my land 3. I'm going to want to defend my my C5. And I think we would go from there. Likely take the blight on C7 to scale. Okay, so with Rampant Green, I love to do my G3 here first. Going from top track, I'm looking for a defend here. There's Gifted Constancy, which can definitely make this game very interesting. Gold's Allure is really spicy too, as I can use that to stop a build on one of these lands. And I think I'm going to go with Gold's Allure just because it does stop the build. Constancy is great, of course. Baiting, I don't think we need Constancy. Let's just do Gold's Allure. I think that's more interesting. We'll go Presence from top track, of course, and we will grow into my land D4. I can grow. Gold's Allure here. I think this is pretty good. I think this plays around edge cases as well. If it's a back-to-back wetlands, I just pull the Explorer Town out, and then I can skip here. And then I'll be able to skip my mountain. Cool. Okay, so I think this prevents the edge cases as well. So let's do our builds and an Explorer. It's always, like, I've been playing a bunch of Prussia games, and I keep getting, like, my worst edge case land 3, and then the follow-up again. We're going to escalate into my land 2. This probably means we go Blighted, just because I can't skip the lands multiple times. We'll end up taking a Blight here and then a Cascade. Not the end of the world, just a little frustrating. We'll gather those and we'll strife that city. Maybe we get lucky with a Stricken. My next build with green, I like to G2, so I place a presence, getting down to here. I want to access my 3 plays next turn, and that's why I'm doing this. So presence here, presence there, and I want to be playing my Overgrow. My field's choked, and then usually this is where we play Gifted Proliferation, and we give this effect out. Actually, instead of field's choked, we'll go with Stem and Gift. And I think because we've gotten the edge cases, I'm just going to be playing with maximum effect on my board. So I'll be taking Gifted Proliferation for myself. Yes, I know this makes the game easier, but I don't care. So we're going to do this. So add a presence from bottom track over here. And by doing Gifted Proliferation, you're going to notice I'll be able to get to 4 plays next turn, which normally I would not be able to do. I would only be at 3 plays, and that 4 plays is going to be huge. But we'll Gift Proliferation, myself, we'll go Presence from bottom track, and we're going to grow into my, let's go into my land C3 so I can skip it again down the road, and then we will nicely defend 2 over my C5. Titan Communities is kind of sad. We have Beast Destroy. Actually, Titan Communities is brutal, because I was planning on using Stem plus my Innate to kill some buildings, but I won't be able to do that now. We'll add the Coastal Tahan. We're going to add it over here to my C3. We'll Ravage. We'll allow the build through. Explore is Sands, and we need to escalate. We'll escalate to my Beast land in case we get Beast back. This is where we would be able to do Stem here. And ideally, I would have been able to kill 2 towns, but now because of Titan Communities, I won't be able to do that. This is with that left innate. So this is huge because without Titan, I would have been able to defend this and clear it in the Ravage, and now I won't be able to do that. So this is where we are going to reclaim. Let's get that Miner, and there is Domesticated, which is pretty spicy. We did get Stem, which is pretty busted on green. Because, or not Stem, Twin Days. So Twin Days plus Stem allows us to repeat Stem twice. So in a Sands Mountain, it basically kills all buildings. But now in a solo game, we get to repeat it again, which means it's 3 stems, which essentially wipes out an entire land. So very, very powerful. I think it's just Twin Days then. Short Seas is nice. Badlands is amazing with our left innate. Same with the Wilds placement. I could go with Domesticated, or I can Domesticated, like double defend, trying to clear my C3. Though I think Twin Days is too good of a card to pass up here. And we'll go with our presence, probably from bottom track like this. I could actually still skip my land C7, I forgot. just because I ended up I'm playing solo rules, right? So I could just double place presence. It's probably fine. I can do something like this. Like, skip this. I take the blight on C2. We defend this for defend 2. Seems pretty good. So overgrow. Get to proliferation. I have that nice defend 2 here, and maybe I get like coordinated defense or something to defend my C3. Life's tilt. By that I mean we'll probably take another blight here. I think we don't pay for this. This is an effect. I think this is, I'll probably take another blight though. I could instead pay for it for getting goals of lore. Now let's not pay for it. Gotta add the disease. I'll add the disease. I think we'll add it here to the sands. Just thinking, I have a defend next turn. Let's add it to this. I could basically clear a land with Twin Days Stem. We'll add it to C1. Oh, nice. So we ended up dodging the blight add. Cool. Perfectly planned here. We will skip this. We will skip this. We'll build sands, and the explorer is wetland. I do need to escalate. We'll escalate to here. And now, because we did life's tilt and we did not pay for it, all invaders have -1 health, which means our left innate gets to kill 2 towns. So, dead town, being able to kill both of those towns quite nicely. And then we are going to use Gold's Allure again in this land, gathering an explorer, stopping a build, and also stopping a ravaging town there very nicely. And finally, I'm going to use the Fields Choked, pushing this Dahan into my land C6, playing around edge cases, stuff like that. And I originally was going to reclaim here, but I think I can actually G3, getting a minor. And I already know Stem plus Twin Days, I can triple that. So I'm in a pretty good spot here. I think I'm just going with Life's Tilt, or not Life's Tilt, Like Calls Like as a on-element card. We'll place the presence over here. Playing my 3 cards, and I'll be able to wipe out a land. I'll also have that nice defend 2 that I can use. I'll use the defend 2 over here on C2. Urban development, sure. Add a disease. We'll add the disease over here. Fierce Mean. Get a fear card. Strife in any land. Okay, no, we lost our beast. Light. Okay. We'll allow the build because we're just going to defend nicely on C5, and I think we've actually stabilized here. So this is where we use Like Calls Like. Like I was saying, we use that here. We gather the Explorer. We gather the town. We'll gather the Blight, sure. Actually, no, we won't play around Call to Tend, or not Call to Tend. Tend the Land, which is an event that will heal the Blight for us. We will take that town and that Explorer. We'll use Stem, and Stem. And the reason why we were able to do that is because Twin Days and Solo allows us to repeat the lowest card 3 times. Now, Stem plus Twin Days, so Twin Days lets us repeat Stem 3 times. Twin Days is just a very strong card in general, but in Solo, you can use Stem 3 times, and like I said, you just completely kill a land of all buildings. So, very, very nice, and we don't even have a usage of this. Cool. So we are going to reclaim here. We are going to get a minor. And I was looking for a good 0 cost. We did get Sky's Herald, which is one of the best cards in the game on green, because it's adding that Destroyed Presence back, which allows for more skippage. The rest of the cards, these are not bad cards. Usually, I'd probably go Weep a lot of times as well, because it's just a lot of fear. But Sky's Herald is too good to pass up. We'll place this presence. We'll go from top track. We'll go over here. Just kidding. Actually, no. I was correct. We will go over there, because I can skip that on C4 if I need to. We will play Twin Days. We will also be playing Stem because I want to do that combo again. And we'll be doing, let's do Gold's Allure. And we will also be playing Lake Coles Lake. And we are going to defend this wetland. Increasing aggression. We played around. Oh, look at this. I was like playing, like, rewarded for knowing the event deck, right? So tend the land that I was saying earlier in the video, leaving the Dahan here with that blighted means it will just get healed. Feels good when you played around effects. Let's gather. We'll gather that town out like that. Oh man, I guess we'll get rid of that explorer. Goodbye. Allow the build. We will. Yeah, we'll allow this build as well. Actually, if I skip the build, I'll create a pocket. So yeah, it's okay. I was okay because only one extra land would explore, and I'd rather have the extra town kill. So Gold's Allure here, gathering the explorer, gathering the town. Let's add a strife. As I said, we'll be able to stem 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And we will, like calls like here, gathering. There we go. And we're just going to reclaim because Stem is so good of a card. It does not matter what we pick here. We'll grab extra fear with Delusions of Danger. We'll place another presence. And we are just in the clear with Stem. Twin Days. Like calls like to disrupt some stuff. And we'll grab Delusions of Danger for that fear. Twin Days. Defend. Seek farmlands. Sure. Letting stuff happen. There is the Explorer. Like calls like here. Actually. Like calls like here. And Stem. That is it. So GG. Get off my island. Okay, so this game, I mean, the edge case come up, right? I said that land 3 came up on turn 1, and then it came up again. Luckily, I was able to completely defend that land, or skip that land to oblivion. Worst case that would have happened is if I was not playing with solo rules, and like in a multiplayer setting, that blight would have came down over here. It would have cascaded, and then that would have been the end of it. I would have been able to, I would have gone blighted, but I think I would have been able to stabilize just because the stem, using stem 3 times just obliterates these lands. Well, then again, if I was also playing in multiplayer, I wouldn't be able to use stem 3 times. But as you guys can see, I was pretty much in full control this game.